Hi, loves, it's Shanda. How are you? And welcome to Shanda Says. Today is Monday, and I want to use today as Motivational Monday. I know I haven't been here, and it's been a minute since I was last here. I think I was on vacation when I last checked in, and I I know better because I offered you guys consistency this year. But today is a day that I thought would be good to not only motivate myself, but to share my motivation with you. So, recently, and being transparent with you guys, recently I had a conversation with a good friend because there was something that I was going through, and it didn't turn out the way that I had hoped, in the way that I really, really thought it was going to go. And you know, no lie here, just honestly was devastated by it because I just felt like, how could this happen? You know, and I just was so hurt by it that it basically derailed me. Now, mind you, I'm one of those people that, you know, I don't take long with disappointment. I'm pretty good at bouncing back. I have this saying about, I only lick my paw for so long and then I move on. But for whatever reason, this one particular thing just really hit me really hard. And for years now, there's just certain things that I've been working on, and I just said, you know what? I have had people come and go in my life, and people that I thought were down for me, people that I thought would be on my team, people that I felt were would be proactive instead of reactive. Do you guys know what I mean when I say proactive? Like, you want people that support you, that are proactive, that you don't need to remind them to um, you know help you to succeed and help you to get to a place of success in your life and help you to be motivated. You want someone around you, you want people around you, you want a team of people around you that get that. You don't want people that are just reactionary, like once you're at a place where where you're successful or where you feel you've arrived. You don't want people just around that are just reacting to the success. You want people on your team that started with you and did the journey with you. And to be totally honest with you guys, it hasn't always been the case for me. And I really felt like, you know what, I need to just not do this, what I'm trying to do, and not pursue it anymore. So I had this long conversation, not only with my sister, who is my best friend, but also a very dear friend of mine who, she's a best friend to me too. And we had a long conversation. And even though I'm the person that's always motivating and always saying, you know what, you can do this and you can be this and you can, trust God and understand the process. And that's basically what it is when we are in a place of vulnerability and we say we have faith and we know God and we know what He says. When it comes to those points of low in our lives, that's when our faith is really tested. And that's when you realize how much do you really believe in your faith, and how much do you practice it, and how much do you believe in God, and how much do you believe in the fact that there are things bigger going on than what you see. And just the talk with her helped me because the reality was I felt deflated. I just felt deflated, and I didn't feel like, I can't come on here and motivate you guys. I can't talk about certain things. And, it's basically like you need people around you that recharge you and people around you that give you that positivity that you need to keep going, because sometimes things are really tough and things are really hard. And, since I was last here, I celebrated a birthday. Thank God for that. And because you guys have asked, yes, I do have someone new in my life who I love and adore very much. And I have to say they're very supportive of me and my journey, as well as me being very supportive of him and what he wishes to do. But, again, I realize, and this is a key thing I want to share with you guys, is, and I've been told this before, but it really the light bulb went off per se. The reality is no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to come in and tap a wand and make it all better. The reality is that, yes, there will be people in our lives that help us get to where we need to go, get to where we want to go. But the work and the sacrifice and the patience and the faith and all that has to come from you. And, again, having this conversation with my sister, I said, sis, you know what it's like? It's like you're on an island. You saw that movie with Tom Hanks. He's on that island and the ball becomes his best friend. But anyway, you're on an island and getting home for you is success, right? Getting back to land, getting back to people is success. But how do they find you? How do they find you? They find you by you getting up and writing help in the sand and you making fires and you being patient, but you keep persisting and you keep going until they look at me, I'm here, see me, come get me. The reality is we have to save ourselves and we have to go different routes for things. And the crazy thing is I'm a person that knows this. I know that. But when it happens to you, and that's just it, when it happens to you, that's when, everything just kicks in and you have to recharge. And I'll tell you guys, and I don't know if you guys know this, but this is supposed to be like this. But these bad boys, as soon as I put my shirt on, it went boop. Which, by the way, FYI, I'm getting breast reduction surgery in August because that's another thing. I've been in pain for a very long time, and I put it off because I'm one of those people, I'm very afraid of surgery. And I'm finally just going ahead and getting my surgery. And for you, I don't know if I shared it, but I'm a 36 double H, and it's a lot for my frame. And and even, I'll be honest with you guys, I put on weight too. I've done a good job of hiding it, but I've been back in the gym like crazy because I just haven't been myself. And again, I hadn't recorded. I kind of was like hiding out. And that's not good. That's not healthy. And that's not something I would recommend for you guys to do. And here I am doing it. And I want to be someone that you guys continuously look up to, someone that you defer to for advice. And so many of you have written to me, and I really love to personally hit you guys back in a turnaround time that's good, but it's not always, I'm not always able to do that. So if you reached out to me, you've written me, please be patient because I am getting to your emails. Also too, I want to thank you guys so much. There's so many of you that DM me or hit me on Instagram at ShandaSays and say, you need your own talk show. I would love to see you back on TV. Guys, the reality is I'm working on it. I truly am. And it's taken a while, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I'm looking forward to the day that I can have that and, share with you guys on a larger scale and, just be in alignment with what I feel my destiny is. And so I'm sorry that I took so long to get back. I am back. And we have missed so much together, like the Cavs won the championship. Aisha Curry's been acting a fool. Tyree Irving had a bunch of Beckys on the boat, but what's wrong with Becky's? They were on time. He said the boat left for 2. The black women came at 2:30. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that comment because I thought it was fun. We're going to do more pop culture, more things like that. And what else did we? Oh, the Orlando shooting. There's so much that we need to talk about and we need to catch up on. ShandaSays is going to be way more than just sex and relationships, which will never go away because you guys know how much I love to talk about sex. But that's going to always be here. But we're going to talk about more current things. And again, write to me, ShandaSays1@gmail.com. Follow me on social media at ShandaSays, be Twitter, Instagram. I'm still not familiar with Snapchat. I have to get there. Maybe you guys could give me some tips on how to work Snapchat. I don't know. I just don't get it. but I'm clearly behind because everyone is doing it. So anyway, I love you guys. Miss Shanda misses you so much. Thank you for your consistency and your love and your support. And just know that Miss Shanda is working and she's doing her thing. And also, too, I'm working on my second book. It's called Finders Keepers. And that's Findhers. That's my play on words. And it's more about women and empowerment and, finding a good man and keeping him, and also just being a strong woman. There's so much of my life that I share in the book and personal things that I've went through that I really didn't do as much in my first book. But this book, I'm just going much deeper into things that I've experienced as a woman. And I will say this in closing: as a woman, you know, I really look for you guys to, I want you to be proud of yourselves. I want you to be independent. I want you to be strong. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be successful. And in my journey, all those things I'm still working on. So I thought, why not, let's talk about those things as women. Let's share those things. Yes, I'm a pro-man woman. I always will be. I love men. You guys know that, but I'm a woman first. And with this book, I want to really get into, the mind of a woman and just help and being supportive. And just that I love you guys very much. And I'll be back in a few days. Hopefully, what's today, Monday? I'll probably be back on Wednesday. And we'll talk about a really good and deep subject because it's been a minute. I love you guys. God bless you. Mwah. Miss Shanda, she loves you guys so much. And I miss you. Don't be mad at me. And if you're mad, you can spank me later. Gotta throw that bad girl in here. Bye, guys.